You better love me again. An efficient
Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also click the notification bell for more Valorant highlights.
Prioritize the ult orbs into BCJ at the beginning of the map. This time it went into Zekin. Take a look at how Sick has already taken C-Long control. The paranoia is coming out from Zoms as they try to get onto the site. Tens with just 9 health, not able to get anything more, but there's Dapper. You mentioned it earlier. The frenzy coming up big as Dapper gets 2, Zoms gets 1 as well. Zekin gets clean. Their gameplay, they're already posted up down C-Long. Hasn't been picked up yet. And Zoms, they're playing with them and they get the kill. That's big.
Rocked out to start there. Quite a bit of damage done to the entire team. Sick again pushed. Once down long C, once out of garage. He backs up with the pressure and knowledge of Dapper in that window side. Or, I'm sorry, Aaron in that window side. Shazam holding patiently. Look how active Sentinels are right now and changing positions, moving, understanding that anybody or anything can be under pressure, but they're covering it here just for this eco.
Tripwire destroyed.
Very good call. Also worth noting, Tens did buy up to a Bulldog. We're seeing that gun get a lot more love with the recent economy changes, but Dapper slowly working his way around the side as Xset tries to get in. A great swing as Aaron gets a kill onto him, but Shazam cleaning things up. Janitor duty. Teammates to show up. You've got Tens, you've got Zoms, you've got everyone coming back around. You expect to see a hot hands hit from Sick. And then the curves to flash through. The paranoia is going to come out as well. Tens dashes in. BCJ does get 1, excuse me, as Def gets 1 as well. Xset seem to be able to hold fast. They do not give up a single inch. Rib towards C. They have a couple of ultimates. Here comes the Cosmic Divide. The thing is, you've got to deal with Sick. Zoms has been given away. The Gravity Well is going to push him off as well. They're Sick. He gets flashed up. You've got a couple of additional resources. Dapper's already good for 1. Zoms not able to get it. The Hunter Fury's coming out as well. Sick is still alive, and the spike hasn't made it on. They may rotate off. Okay, Zekin getting control there could be the difference maker. You've got Tens and Shazam both slowly creeping their way forward, but Aaron should get every bit of info, and with 50 seconds left, yeah, they can flip it.
What a chaotic little start to this round. It's always a dice roll when you have that many people entering the site, Doug, and you haven't found a frag yet. It just means once that smoke drops, somebody's pants are going to be on the ground. We saw a few going down almost immediately. Aaron, they are not leaving anything up to chance here. And then they just use the uplink to know exactly where they're going to be finding Tens. A 3v1 with the operator is likely. And we'll see if he keeps chances on the board with the first shot here.
And he is 1 point away from getting the Blade Storm online. So he could make some magic happen. Not going to spawn anyone on the first 50. Going to get...
That's that mid-round call we were mentioning. Round 6 here coming in. Looks like they may try to go fast towards A, but we do see Blade Storm is up now, and they just stand there for a quick photo from Tens.
He's going to keep it online. He did get tagged up. He's only down to 40 health. Shazam's down to 0 health. Tens is looking for more. And Pure is able to snatch him right out of the sky. Dapper's going to drop as well. It was just light buys, the Blade Storm being the one exception on the side of Sentinels, but Xset have firm control of the site. You've got Sick and Zoms who are now going to start to try to work their way up. Sick is in a decent spot, but now he's been smoked off as well. Has a curveball. He could certainly drop out of the smoke and try to make some nonsense happen, but it's a tough situation to be in.
And they know where to look. Flank protection. They have the Cypher traps and the camera right behind them, checking down short. They can all look towards window. They can all look towards entry of A. And it looks like they're going to be able to hold off here, so causing Sentinels to do a bit of a save. Nice shot by Sick. You cannot let that happen. Zekin. Def does drop back and get a little retribution on that frag. But it looks like more exits for Zom will be what's on the menu. He gives himself up here. It looks like he wants to draw the fight. I like this.
Oh, they may not. They may have to deal with this. Yeah, they're starting to move up. Zom's not able.
Everyone outside, and they just get the creep in. The space is given. Shazam goes down, and they were hoping that Xset was going to use something kind of big enough to see utility that would have let them know it's safer to go in. And Xset waltzes right in to start this one off, Doug.
It was for free, and they've been able to fend off what Sentinels attempt to do to take it back. It's just down to 10s as they got cleaned up. A beautiful round
just routed
from Xset.
Dougie, this is some impressive stuff right now. We still have a lot of games to play. And anything can happen within this. There's an operator.
I want to go back towards B with the secret as well.
lot happening there. Tens. Looks like he was either able to blast or get through that trap, so they know he's flanking around right now, but a lot of the focus for Xset is up towards mid. Now they turn around. That's going to be BCJ checking for Tens, takes him down right away. And again, towards B. Xset liking this strategy, holding it very well, too. Usually we see B kind of be tough to hold. A lot of utility comes in, especially if the other team has a Sova. You're found out wherever you're hiding behind the smokes. But now they're chasing the Sova down. Sentinels to get back for their patented retake.
BCJ looking at entry things with the Hunter's Fury, waiting for another. No, Pure got in around him. Dapper gets cleaned up. The Blade Storm comes on through. Aaron's in a great spot. The swing, the tripwire is there to cause problems as well. Shazam's trying to get a little bit of his own with his Hunter's Fury. Does clean up Def, leaving things in the 3v2 in favor of Sentinels. The spike is down. You've got BCJ, who's got 2 shock darts, and he has the op in his hands. Aaron has control of Garage, so they have a decent spot here, but the thing is, you're going to have to take the fight to BCJ. If you don't clean him up quickly, what a shot from BCJ to get it down to a 2v2. The tap. BCJ so patient. Aaron slowly worked his way while all of that was going down. Again, reestablished control of Garage. BCJ narrowly missing. Shazam's in a sandwich. It's not a good one, no, as Aaron gets... So the tripwire, or excuse me, the Cypher Cage goes up. Oh my goodness. Excellent shot from Tens to clean up Def. It does get traded out, but that should give him a good bit of room to work with towards A. They are walking to Cypher Util, though.
Great setup by Sentinels here to shut this one down, but Sick actually getting a little concussed there. Couldn't make the shot happen. BCJ takes him down. They get into the site and they try to trade. Now jumping around. Dapper's off. It makes you think whether you want to stand in front of it or behind it. If you're behind it too long, people are coming in the site, so you're always messing with your opponent's initial hold spot. What a cosmic divide to start things off as the shuffle happens. Sentinels don't seem to be too off their footing on this, and Dapper comes up with a few as Shazam helps.
The Neural Theft comes through as Aaron continues to dance around. Sick wing and aggressive. The Paranoia is going to push him off, but they know exactly where Aaron is. Getting cooked. Gets cleaned up. Zekin good for 1. It's left in a 1v2. Psalms only downed it.
The flow of that, get themselves another round, and a 4th would be beautiful here, Doug.
Beautiful indeed. We're looking like a Garage C split for Xset this time around. Def has gotten pretty far up. There's an op on the other side. Not going to connect. Here comes the run it back. Tens good for 1 with the Blade Storm. Going up top looking for the second. Doesn't get it. But continues to hunt, and he doesn't get anything else. Aaron with just 19 health. The spike isn't down yet. The Neural Theft is going to come out as well. BCJ's left alone. And he's going to get cleaned up. You said they desperately need...
Dash out. You're not getting to B this round.
No, but it looks like they have left a pretty guard. My gosh, Def. That's a heck of a way to start things off. So that severely impedes things, but they're gonna get onto the site anyway. 10 should be able to get the spike down. You're starting to see the remaining members of Xset rotate over. You've got BCJ who's shown up, Pura has shown up as well, but Sick aggressively taking the fight into that cut, denying any sort of entry, and delay things more and more. A great flash, somehow stays alive, doesn't take any damage, looking for more, no. He gets cleaned up at the hands of Pure, as Xset slowly starts to creep their way forward and get more control onto the site. BCJ spot Shazam cleans him up as well as members of Sentinels fall apart. Xset take full control of the site. They get past Sick, they get past the remaining members, and they take the pistol. Tagged up pretty considerably. It's down to 34 health. Def once again getting the opening frag and gets a second one.
Word.
Riv, this was something that we were talking about. We didn't get to touch on the stat, but Def, especially on Haven, he went 5-1 in first contact the last time they played. You don't expect that out of an Astra, but Def just seems to... He just seems to make things happen.
True to his role. The smoker smoking.
Kamikaze mission of trying to get it down and then get away. Full site control here in favor of Xset, but they have to understand that they've got to take the fight to Sentinels. They can't just let it go. Aaron drops. 10's going in aggressive as he tries to work his way around as it's just dropping down to a 2v2. Tef down to 10 health. Second on the tap. You've got to fight out. You've got to work your way out of sight. You've got to stick the fight to them. As both teams are just blasting through smoke. Zekin goes aggressive. Zekin good for 1. Looking for the second. 10's on it. Def in the 1v1 and 10's comes up big. See, excellent. I mean, you look at the utility on the minimap. You see that Aaron has C pretty much locked down on top of Def. They also have the Cosmic Divide. This looks like it's going to be a hit. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even get started. Never leaves the gates as BCJ already drops 1. With the Sheriff, that shock dart's going to hurt as well. They're going to have to push it forward and deal with them as BCJ backs up, continues to buy time, waiting for Zekin and the rest of the gang to show up. BCJ gets a second, gets a third. BCJ is a man possessed right now.
30 seconds.
I'm speechless on actually what's happening right here. We are seeing... Okay, so let's focus on Shazam as he goes through. We'll get back to this because 3v1, Shazam working a little bit of magic here. They are in 1v1 positions. The next shot comes out. That
a bit faster if at all possible, but you've already got the Trailblazer clearing out space. Tens with a great pick to open things up. Oh! Hunter Fury out from BCJ. I don't think it's going to tag anything up. Yeah, they've gotten onto A-Riv.
very close, and a lot of confidence on this round for Xset. Just out there crouch spraying on these plays, thinking they're going to win the quick 1v1s. Tens a little angry now, and he's going to get himself going here. Basically picking up a fourth. No, BCJ comes to clean that one up. Spectre now grabs himself a Phantom and just chucked right out of there. Shazam's ultimate, run it back for the retake or take on the site here. Looks like he may try to use that through Garage after getting tagged out. Pure drops the Phoenix, run it back before it happens.
Dude, you called it. He followed the drone. He got space on the site and was able to convert it onto a kill. Very well played from the fellas on the side of Xset. Additionally, you see Aaron is taking full C-long control as Sentinels here. I mean, they still have an advantage as far as weaponry goes, so they should be able to make something happen. Yeah, Pure's going to get snatched down from the skies as well. That's going to give him B control.
That's scary to see from Tens. He is absolutely feeling it now. It's going to be an A-B plant. Shazam may not be able to make it out alive, but he gives a little shimmy. He keeps himself up with the Phantom, and now they find Def on the other side as it's just going to be a defensive setup. Sentinels aren't playing any games here, if you follow me. And it looks like they're just going to try to clean this one up. Def, though, says we're not finished just yet. Zoms. Doggy, this could be some big damage.
Yeah, but, I mean, Def and Second just had Sheriff's, and now they don't have Second, and they don't have Def either. Dapper comes up big, hits both sides. Using a drone to understand there's no pressure mid, so you should have a pretty good idea of where the hit is. Pure's got a lot on his hands. The ult drops, but the Paranoid's going to follow. The Hunter Fury's going to come out as well. As Ten's blinded, Pure good onto one, onto Zoms. As he dances around the site, should have a decent spot of where Tens is too. The Cosmic Divide comes out. Ten's no longer an option. Sick trades it out, as the spike should go down.
Def all the way across the map right now. Hearing the spike go down, kind of has to regain control of all of this area. Wondering if someone's B. Do they go without him? Do they not? Looking at utility, it's only a few stars here for Def if he calls back and puts out a few. Waiting for that cooldown to come back on his charges.
Sick has no armor. Dapper's tagged up. Great curveball. Yep, you see Aaron immediately has to back up, but BCJ holds fast. They're going to swing out. Dapper's in a great spot. Dapper's in a great spot. You've got to check that. He's good for one shot, good for the other one as well. The 1v1 goes in favor of Def. The IGL for Xset comes up big again, but is he going to get the defuse? He should. What a round from Xset. From the shadows, should he choose to do so. But you've got the drone taking short. You've got two members of Sentinels taking long. The question is, will the spike commit? Oh, Pure's offline.
Beautiful, Sick.
Sick looking to get a second. Yep, that's going to open things up. You've also got, at this point, Shazam working his way through short. The rest of Sentinels will follow. Smokes are coming out. They have full control of A. Now the question is, how aggressively does Sick play this?
See, he looks like he's staying in. I love the switch here by Sentinels. You know, I was wrong. It was not the up rush for them, especially with economy down. They have to figure something else out. And a lot of these rounds, BCJ again, have come into favor of Xset because Sentinels are executing, utility executing. This one, they just sneak in. They take it. They go under the radar, and that's what throws Xset off. Now, Xset being on fire, will they be able to retake now as they're just picking them apart? Sick with another one, but it's a 2v1. Can he stand tall versus both Def and BCJ?
He's been tagged. He's got the he's got the ult. Sick.
There it is.
And my gosh, Sick.
4 ultimates ready now on the side of Sentinels here as they start to string a few rounds together. 12 to 8. Sick again, coming up with 3.
What do you do with that?
You don't. You just got slapped in the face with confidence.
Dude had 2 bullets on the last gunfight of the previous round and then opens it up like that. Sick making a compelling argument for one of the best duel. Xset has really made their way past Garage or from Defender Spawn.
Again, fast strat. Not setting up to let Xset figure out where they can pressure, where they can get audio cues. BCJ answers with a Hunter's Fury. Seekers come out now, and these are the things they have to worry about.
My gosh! Def just goes nuts there, swings out through double doors, gets both of those picks. Huge kills from him, leaving Sentinels in a 2v5. The Cosmic Divide's going to come out. The Neural Theft comes through as well, but Zombs stands alone, looking to make magic happen. One, spam through the smoke, and that's all it's going to be. BCJ is going to get the defuse. Xset take map 1, 13-9.
Pushes. It was C long with the Phoenix on Haven. Now it's into mid. He gets to that middle area, the tower, and now it could be even bigger. Damage takes 2. Spike, and now Sentinels can move accordingly as Shazam whips out a beautiful shot.
Yikes,
what? Yo, Sentinels are online to start pistol.
That Ghost is just problematic at best, and they read it, right? Like, we talked about the wall going up, and oftentimes what that tells, but the elbow push was the one thing that was a slight difference. What a start, what a pitch. Like, that just, you almost don't want to play the round, right? Like, you're going into a Vandal with no armor, no real weapons. What do you do?
Especially if you hear it early.
Yeah.
He is hovering the back. I think it's the last thing they want to hear. Oh, BCJ on the 10s. Breeze sees so many Marshall rounds, Doug.
Good shock dart from Shazam to push Aaron off. Oh, Def not able to land the shot, but there's that Vandal that we talked about. Aaron just on the other side with a sick there. You just heard the door close, but Shazam actually went up. Excuse me, it didn't close, it opened up, and Aaron was caught with his proverbial pants down. But for Xset, they seem to be able to get onto the site anyway. In with the flash is Pure trying to plant it. BCJ good for 1. Just 2 members remaining on the side of Xset as the spike goes down. BCJ and Pure have like no health to their name. It's just BCJ giving 1 a haircut. Not able to land the shot though. The charge 2 with the spike in hand. He's gotten him through, so they're going to be planning right on the other side of that pyramid. If BCJ is able to stay alive, you've got to remain control. You've got to maintain control of caves here because you've got excellent post plants, lineups with the Viper's Pit, but you've got to stay alive. You've got to keep control of that. Second drop, Sick going in aggressive, looking for another one as the spike continues to tick away. The tap has been defused, but he drops. Sick going in aggressive. Aaron's going to get cleaned up as well. Aaron looking for more as BCJ's there. He doesn't have any more util. The kills come through, but Sentinels, Shazam is the last one standing through that chaos. A double with the Bulldog at the end and the defuse.
This was one of the gas wall goes down that really no other map is offered.
Rowdy, I like how you call that. That was Rowdy. A rowdy start from 10s there to get the opening pick onto Def, playing off of the flash from Sick. So we're starting to see it may not be with presence of body, but investing the utility to control the middle of the map.
Dapper waiting patiently on the left. He has good control, so he pops this molly here, and he looks to his right side. Doesn't have to worry about too much on his left as he can organize what's going on. All of these things you have to delay your opponents. He's starting to push forward a bit. Beautiful look, beautiful peek. Great job by Sentinels to quickly pick up 2 here. Not being afraid of the eco that Xset could be putting forward.
Ooh. Crispy little shot from Zekin, but not going to get a chance to do it again as Tense cleans him up. Sick gets the last Sentinels cruise bit, right? Like, you tagged up Aaron, but that's all you got. He's going to drop the lockdown, but it's actually going to be a hit towards B. Keep in mind that BCJ has the Viper's Pit. Great pick on Aaron. The Seekers are going to come out as well. Here we go. Now the hit's going to come through. Sick managing to stay alive, let one dash through, but Pure punishes him at the end of the day. The spike is still not fully committed onto the site. You see members of Sentinel start to rotate.
Really neat seeing the distant Killjoy ultimates here to create opposite rotations. He knows that turret's set up, and he is actually going to be in a great position to catch a shoulder of Deft here before Deft would see him. That's an easy frag. X gets the second one, starting the pre-fire as well. Just feeling it right now. Tens with some beautiful aim.
Standing ahead.
Beautiful indeed. And again, like, this is another gun round, right? Pure has to go in aggressive. There you go. The Blade Storm good on 1, but it gets traded out. Zekin with the flash. It got cleaned up. Investing the second. The spike has not really made its way past caves at all. It's just BCJ who's up on a one-man mission in a 1v3. He's going to have to rotate back. He's got time. I mean, he has no health, Riv.
They're just going to swarm him, even if he does make it to pyramids. As soon as they hear that spike. All right.
Riv, so talk to me about why it's been so successful. What if Sentinels...
Just one member of Xset. Everything is flowing much more smoothly here, and again, the aggression. Sick pushes up, the info is there, and they instantly work more confidently with the info. Catch a bullet in the head, and that kind of slows things down, but That's where they're getting their confidence here in these rounds to keep stepping forward.
So look at how far up Shazam has gotten at this point, right? Like working the middle of the map. First it was Sick who got cleaned up thanks to the Marshall shot from Def, but look, oh my gosh! What? Def got onto one as well. Now we see, now we understand why they're buying those Marshalls as frequently as they are, because if you can do stuff like that, approach this map that way because it's so big and because there's so many different things to control. Oh my gosh! Zombs!
Oh my god!
Zombs! Zombs with 4 mows down Xset.
Absurd play by Zombs. Always good for 2, 3, 4. He just does not.
Oh, here they go. They're going to go again. A little rinse, a little repeat, and so far, the outcome has been slightly different. But Zombs is going to get a chance to pull off heroics again. It's going to switch out. BCJ actually cleaned him up. So they've gotten onto the site. Another one drops. The Viper's Pit's going to come through, and you've got to keep an eye on Def as he's on the rotate, but he might get too late, right? Like, if the spike doesn't get there in time, there he goes. He's one onto Shazam.
Forced into this line of mollies over here by KJ that Dapper has set up right after the alarm bot. So you're a little deterred, but you still want to make the entry. Looks like they get the mollies out. They're good to go on this as those are triggered and they don't take too much damage, but the shots here from Def and BCJ to return the favor.
And the neural theft to let them know that the 2 remaining members of Sentinels are nowhere near the site. Now they're going to start creeping their way forward, as it looks like they're going to work towards door. Remember, Sick has a chance at something, just waiting for Zombs to get into a decent spot. Numbers advantage heavily in favor of Xset as Zom works his way forward. Sick already good onto one. Nice little 1-2. Def, great spot to clean one up, but that's going to leave Zoms alone. Zoms in a 1v2. Turret giving his position away. He's got to clean that up. He's not going to find any way forward. Aaron swings at just the right time. ECJ working forward. They're going to invest the Seekers as well. So 10's trying to blast through the smoke. Or through the wall, excuse me. Not going to get anything going. Now they're going to work their way in. Dapper good for one. Zom's got one as well as Dapper continues to encroach forward. The members of Sentinels will follow. Aaron is already backing off. BCJ and Pure are looking to do the same, but they're a bit stuck, right? Like, because of where they are on the map, they can't easily work their way out. They're kind of stuck here, Pure. Making things a bit easier as he gets a shot onto Sick.
And you can see how patient Sentinels are right now. Still have one on the B rotation. Feel like they're covered fine on the site. Nothing that Xset is doing is putting too much pressure on Sentinels right now with how they've set up this defense. Good rotation over from Zoms to start calling info in the site. The 1v1 for BCJ and Tens comes up big.
The timing, he just happened to be jumping up at that exact moment as Tank swings around, leaving Pure alone in a 1v4. He's got the op, he's got the Blade Storm, but that might be all he has to his name. A pretty brutal spot, but the thing is, Pure had some magic to him yesterday in these moments, knocking a couple members, and he gets the kill onto Pure, so it's big control established already. Zoms looking to return to the scene of the crime a couple of rounds ago. Shazam getting the best onto Def here, and for Xset, my gosh, they just haven't really been able to move around much at all. They haven't had the freedom to breathe.
Yeah, 10's already behind them, whispering in their ear, sweet nothings with that Phantom as they all, oh my word, the guiding lights come out and just send everyone into bit.
Elbow control, but you see Def and Zek and Wise to it. Yep, Sick gets cleaned up. Now the Spike has to reconsider things. Dapper has taken some space as well across the middle of the map, but that's about it for now.
Cat and mouse. Just missing each other's angles. This works for Dapper, though. Dapper, the 1v1 coming through. This could be big, and it's going to be Aaron with the model just a little bit farther from that angle to finalize the kill.
Def onto one as well. I mean, it almost like a mirror performance to what we saw in the pistol in the previous half, right? Where it was Sentinels who walked away with a flawless round. Xset looking to do the same. It's been crispy shots across the board that have gotten them to this point, and they just continue to pile on. Def gets the third. Sentinels just down to 10s. Oftentimes is plenty.
30 seconds
10s
left.
gets to 2. Gotta go. He's got 60 health.
Just a beautiful snap aim.
Yep. Doesn't have the spike. He's such a big dang map. You got to traverse with 13 seconds left. This seems like a pretty impossible situation. So, great start to the second half from Xset, and yeah, it is going to get
team just kind of moving up here. Feel pretty confident for the side of Sentinels. They destroyed that trap as they're going to find BCJ on the right.
All of the util comes up. He's been flashed, but manages to stay alive. You've got Def moving in for a nice pinch as well, but it's going to be a big kill on the Sick. If he's able to get it, doesn't understand, is literally right under his nose. Is he going to check it? No, he's going to drop right in front of him.
Oh my
Sick
God.
lands the shots. Aaron looking to give it back. And yes, he trades that out. Zombs with 1 health gets cleaned up at the hands of BCJ. A 3v3 here as Aaron continues to creep his way forward, make that a 3v2. Looking to equalize things even more. The Ghost does the damage, looking for the last, line him up and knock him down. Aaron gets to 4, Xset get to 5.
What's up with the Sentinel 4Ks coming in here? Oh my word, pulling rabbits. Get your numbers in advantage, and then you make your hit. Little watch here in mid from Dapper, as it looks like it's going to be finalized A.
Yep, and they're controlling you. Again, you see the value because flanking is so prevalent. My gosh, prevalent on this map. You've got to control double doors, and that's exactly where he is. Sentinels have gotten onto A.
Spike down.
Aaron good for 1. He's got the lockdown as well, so he can really make some magic happen. He's already got the kill onto Shazam. 10's cleaning him up, leaving BCJ alone. He's got a Bulldog, and he has some armor. Just doesn't have much else. He doesn't really have util. He does have the element of surprise, but it's going to be given away right now.
Knock, knock.
So much for that. Great shot, though, on Zombs to get things down to a 1v2. BCJ, how much more magic do you have in you, BCJ? Good for 1, but 10 swings at the right moment to get
The ammo drum.
Flash coming out. There's that Blade Storm. Not going to be impactful this time around. For Sentinels, they've taken elbow control. They're working away up the middle of the map as they like to. You've got that alarm bot there from Aaron that should be going off here in just a moment. The Viper util as well. And look at how they're rotating. They can this is like, they understand where the hit's going to go. They feel the pressure working mid. Yep.
Wet paint. This is hot. You put a sign on it. Do not touch. Oh, so wall drops. Let's see who actually has the confidence to peek first on that right side. BCJ and Shazam just on the other side of a corner over at B. Looks like Shazam may give up or call for Zombs to make this hit happen. The rotation from Sentinels, for Xset is somewhat calling this as they're stacking over towards B, but the Spike alone in mid right now. Dapper's on a mission.
Def has not left A, so he's in a great spot. Oh, we get a chance at something. There it is. The judge delivers. BCJ got messed up forward and continues to do so. Great shot from Pure onto Sick as well to control that flank. So now, all of a sudden, you see Sentinels' resources and their numbers dwindle very quickly as it's a heavy advantage in favor of Xset. It continues to go that way. Dapper's alone in a 1v4. Make that a 1v3. You can feel his spidey senses tingling, having to check every single corner. 10 health, and a dream was all.
Take a sight.
Yeah, but look, I mean, BCJ, 1 point from the Viper's pit, second 1 point away from the Seekers as well, so you feel that's certainly going to help things, as Pure is now 1 point away from having the Blade Storm online as well. All of the utility coming together at just the right time. There's the Blade Storm, and the Spike is down. Aaron's going to get one as well, leaving Shazam and Dapper alone. Love that play off of the turret, man. That's pretty.
As a KJ player, you feel really bad when you do it, but you also feel really good because it's such a cheeky little thing to do. Always letting your turret peek first, you peek right over it. You make the magic happen. Here we go, Pure for one more. Down the gut.
Heavy investment of ultimates. The Seekers have been used. The lockdown's going to be used in kind. As Aaron looking to go aggressive. Yes, Aaron good onto one as well. Second lockdown has been used to counter. As the Spike is just playing on the fringe of that. You see it in the pockets of Shazam. Two players have been detained, but will they aggressively take it? Will they look for it? Pure missing the shot.
Ooh, they're baiting for him.
Challenge. Oh, Pure gets cleaned up. Sick, just trying to dance around, get control of the site. Zekin just narrowly stays alive long enough to land the shots. Oh my gosh, I think he dinked him too, but no, Dapper swings on him, gives him the business and dismisses him through all of that chaos. It's just like we saw from Sentinels previously.
Yeah.
This time, they invested a lot towards A, and we haven't seen Def take anything else, right? He didn't work through elbow. He didn't work through mid. They still have all of that room for Sentinels to work with.
This is still a guessing game for Sentinels. How far is someone pushed up? All retake territory. Six says thank you as Def is in his camera. I think he just backed out of it and maybe wasn't ready for this that instant. But That is a quick pickup from Sick. He's been opening up these rounds huge for the side of Sentinels, coming through his 10s once again through this Viper smoke, and they will go right back towards that A site.
Sick is going to get the spike down as well. They pulled the string on him so well to get that kill onto Def to make it look like it was going B. You had two members rotating back towards B through defender spawn, and they worked their way right back in through double door where it was just BCJ who was standing there. So Sentinels take full control of the site, and that's exactly what it looks like they want to do. Tens gets cleaned up, but Zombs trades it out. There's the Hunter's Fury in his pockets. Pure with the Blade Storm is going to have to make some magic happen. Nope, he drops. Aaron gets one back, though. And the spike is still not on the site. The Hunter's Fury is going to come out from Shazam, and that's going to be entry, but Sick with a couple of filthy shots to open up the site to get Sentinel.
A little bit thrown off. They're going to hold that wall. Looks like it may be what cuts off screens here as they make their way to A. Now look for what elevation is changed and who starts to get up higher. If they all stay on the floor, it becomes a bit tougher, and that's Tens going down right away as they walk it into A.
Zekin already starting off with Arena in perfect fashion as he dismisses. You see some of the prowess that she is able to bring to a map like this, but Sentinels still managed to take the site. Slightly tattered, slightly battered as they've dropped one, but they've managed to take control. Now, it's going to be on Xset to retake. They're in a decent spot, but they're starting to drop both Zekin and Def, excuse me. Have lost their lives along with Pure. Sentinels just like zero regard for what's in front of them, but Xset looking to do a bit of the same as it's just down to one. Sick. In a 1v1 against Aaron, 25 health. He's starting to heal himself up a bit as the spike continues to tick away. He understands where he is. Aaron goes aggressive and Sick.
A little bit more money for Sage Utility on the board.
Sick. They've been had.
Oh, Sick.
They've been had. You saw them dial a pretty heavy aggression down B long, but the drone actually comes around Viper Wall at just the right time to spot where that was coming in, and that's going to drop Def instantly. Pure is going to fall as well. It didn't look like it was much of a buy-up from Xset, but a great read from Sentinels.
Long walk, or watch, I should say, all the way on the backside of A. Tens has this on lockdown, and they are just looking for Aaron right now. He says, I'm okay hanging out here. Playing a little trickery with his gas wall. Oh! That timing almost catches a bunch of paint shells. Now it's going to be the Hunt who gets him first. It's going to be Tens. Picks up that headshot with the Spectre. A little rotation out of mid by Zombs as he makes sure nobody's doing anything tricky. Fast plant with the walls going down here, coming in from Sentinels. And they're looking, oh my word, BCJ at the last moment, Doug.
BCJ has already denied the spike, and now Zekin starting to rotate over right into the spam, but the wall is there to deny any sort of shenanigans, but it comes down. Tens has dropped, the spike did fall. As Aaron's creeping his way around yellow. See this wall goes down, and Shazam drops shortly thereafter. They take the fight to Sentinels, and they pick them apart. It's just Zombs, who's slowly making his way around, but his position's been had. BCJ gets 4. The guy continues to terrorize in this best of 5 as Xset get on the board. Much more of a precautious look, really, from both squads. Oh my gosh, what a pick from Shazam early on.
Operator or not, Shazam's looking for those long shots. Looks like the wall's coming through now. Paint shells to the right side of A, and it looks like Pure is going to have to back off here, but he doesn't get the chance. Zombs up high, able to take him down, and across the rope they go. Inside A site, BCJ trying to hold down what he can for a little bit of help.
Yeah, you see Aaron has shown up, but it's a 2v5. Make that a 1v4. 1v3. Not able to get the...
He is walking right on the coattails of BCJ right now. The turn towards Kitchen. Oh, BCJ just swings and finds Sick after a game of cat and mouse.
All right, here comes the spike, and there's the Hunter's Fury exactly at the right time, and he tagged up the player he was looking for. Tagged a second. Not able to land the kills, but a decent amount of damage has been done. Now Zombs looking to get the spike down. 10 seconds left, just in the nick of time. Manages to extend the round. Tens gets messed up on the other hands of a judge, and Dapper might be in some trouble too. No, definitely needs to turn around. He's not able to land the shots. Aaron does, however, clean that up. Shazam falls short. They've got a recon dart as well, too, from Dapper, so they can make some work happen there. But yeah, the spike is over towards B. The dash comes through. BCJ stuffs it right off the bat. Here comes the showstopper, though. Tens buying so much space. The res comes through to deny, but Def's in a great spot. Def not able to get anything other than the first. As BCJ and Def both drop, Sick gets control of the site for Sentinels, and the spike goes down. Zekin not going to be able to do anything either as Pure and Aaron are left alone. They're starting to rotate over, and they're going to be able to come in from different fronts, which is ideal. You're walking into a 2v4.
Really great traded positions here and how Sentinels was setting up this round. Throw off Xset. Zombs already on the backboard.
Slightly lighter armor for Zombs, and meanwhile, full strength on the side of Xset. You're seeing some of those pinks come out. They're trying to invest that Viper util to control B long. And Shazam being spotted there isn't going to be the one to draw early blood, but Tens is.
Just feeling the reads this far into the round, knowing that, you know, rifles are up, forward positions are going to be checked at high or low elevation for the A site. A nice read there as they start off the round with a kill onto Def and Pure. Tens again onto Zekin.
And it's
He is just on fire now. Can he finish another one? Paint shells out as he gets pulled back and reads the play onto BCJ.
Yeah, man, they've got to send a firing squad to take care of Tens. Meanwhile, the play's on the opposite side of the map. As soon as that first pick came through, you saw, who was that? Excuse me, it was Sick, who had already gotten onto B, who had already put the wall up, and the spike wasn't there, but they knew where the play wanted to go. But there's just so much attention that's demanded by Tens on that site that they invest everything to try to take care of him, just to find out that that's never where the situation was going down. Aaron's good for 1 and 2. But he's got nothing more than 6 health, and that was that. So, I mean, a beautiful
agency right now, if they can get the spike to the side on the side of Sentinels. Oh, Tens. Just first bloods everywhere today.
Yeah, and you know, a couple of rounds ago it was Shazam, and again this time it was Tens, but the results are the same. And you even saw Xset. They aggressively they tried to take some aggressive space, right? Understanding that it's a lighter buy for them, little high, like low risk, high reward if they're able to catch Sentinels off guard. But even with that aggressive dial up coming out from Zekin to take that space away past 410, there just wasn't really a way to get past Sentinels, right? Like, you can deny some space, but if you're not going to get past Sentinels, it's not going to matter. And it's only going to... Oh, no. Oh, not like this.
Okay. Pouring one out. We're all right. Here we are. Right.
But what they don't know is that there's an op on the other side. Will that be the difference maker? Aaron's already been tagged up. Zombs has been had. His position's been had. We're already seeing some of that op. Palov second tries to dial up a bit of a different aggressive look. He gets cleaned up as the middle of the map is not available for Xset.
In Zombs, the wall has not been thrown early. Only when they need it. Only when they need it. It's not even a fake strat for them right now to say, oh, it'll go to B and maybe we won't use it because we can put up the gas wall later. It has just not been used. So we're seeing that be completely held here. Also giving no information to Xset on how it might want to be used. Just that poison orb in mid. And there's the res on the BCJ to reset things a little bit here at 4v4. Got sketchy for a moment.
He's back, but he's back with 13 health. Yeah. Not a ton to work with. We'll see if Pure is able to make that op sing. No, a narrow miss. He's going to dash away, but they don't expect Def. Def going on to 1, and Tens gets ripped down as well. Shazam, though, looking to equalize things. Pure still has that op in his hands. What a shot. They even gave him the shoulder peek, the jiggle, but it didn't matter. Shazam's... I mean, they have full control of the site. The Hunter Fury's going to come out from BCJ. Tag 1. Yeah, he gets the second. Pure with the op gets one as well, along with Aaron, as Sentinels just fall apart. It's just Tens and Shazam that remain in this round. Second starts on the tap. Shazam good for 1. He's going to stick it. He's going to have to... No, he does pull off. Tens with 33 health. In a 1v3, but no, there's just no easy way in, right? Like, there's no entry.
Viper's Pit on A. Round 11, it's going to be a B.
Oh. Pure starting to feel himself with that op as he gets an early pick onto Sick. Shazam not able to replicate that success, at least quite yet. So we're back to where we started, right? We're back to a defaulty look, and that's almost necessary when you've got a Viper's Pit right off the bat. A great pick from Def to open things up as well. On to Dapper, but Tens, yeah, Tens isn't going to make anything happen either. So 5v2 very comfortably in favor of Xset. And Xset, while it didn't look pretty at first, Riv, they've clawed their way back into this thing.
Making it work. I mean, Sentinels is definitely making them work for it a lot. Zombs has been coming up with such good frags, being in a position to advance in mid or get a frag in mid and create pressure. But we talked about the no flanks earlier. You always have to be watching, or you have to be committing to what you're doing. Here, we see Shazam take a little bit of an advantage of that, but he's got his work cut out for him.
Just looking to try to keep the op, and well, forget about keeping the op. If you can deliver some business over to Def, why not? Shazam's he's got the Blade Storm, but Pure's just waiting with an op on the other side as well. And with 17 seconds left, you've kind of got to commit to doing this. Pure has heard it. No, oh my gosh.
To even. Holy moly, they're moving forward.
It's going to be fast from both, right? You've got the Blade Storm and the Showstopper, and you've got it in the hands of Pure, so they're both going in aggressive. Pure, Blade Storm winning the duel against Shazam. The res is going to come out, though, as they're going to double down on their efforts. Tense with the Showstopper, not connecting on anything as he gets ripped down from the skies as well, at the courtesy of Zek, and op still in hand of Pure, and the spike has not made its way past 410. There hasn't been a way in. Shazam's going to drop for the second time. As Zekin goes in aggressively. Pure up from the top rope, gets dropped at the hands of Sick. The wall goes up as Sick looks to get in a bit of elevation as well. As Zoms drops a 4v2 heavily in favor of Xset here. I say heavily now, 3v1. As Dapper's the last one standing. Dapper filthy shots, but he's got 3 health, Raven. You got Aaron, who also still has 1 snake bite left. You see him playing back for a couple of post plants. Sick on the tap.
There's Shells.
Yep, and Aaron has already used the snake bite as well, so you see that going in aggressive. You draw that out early on, and now the fight can ensue. Zom's waiting as the wall goes down, and hello, surprise! There are a couple members on the other side. BCJ and Zekin deal significant amount of damage as Zekin has already gotten 3. Dapper's left alone in this 1v2. A wall, keeping things at bay. Zekin gets to 4.
So no real error there, but just the way that worked was unfortunate. 7-6 here. Sick pushed up, is loving getting in these tight spots, but goes down quick on that one.
Hard and heavy hit towards B. You had the Marshal in the hands of Zoms. And while he's still alive, he hasn't been able to do much with it. Look at that, a full send. Pure's clip runs dry. Fortunately for him, Zekin was there to help things out. A 4v1 here. Zekin already has the Empress on the wall, so you hear the Empress coming online as well. The Lear's gonna come out. 10 should have a great idea of where it is. He had the elevation. Shazam gets the kill onto Pure as well. And using Roomba. Aaron swings around. Wow! Perfect play from Aaron to play around that utility and get the kill. Dapper still in the back of the site, though, and they have a good idea of where he is. Dapper cleans it up. Shazam follows as well. And as the round continues to go on, Shazam takes more and more space away, this time alongside Dapper. BCJ and Def have already dropped as Sentinels, with their full grips and fingers around every single area of the map, have denied so much space. They've suffocated what Xset have. Oh, Aaron. That's going to open things up. You've got Pure and Zekin both so weak on health, though. Aaron, good for another. I mean, those are both flanks.
That's huge this round. Remember what I was saying. There's no flank protection. Shazam, easy frag there. Now the map is completely open.
30 seconds left.
And they have to
but it doesn't work. The last one, he tries to meet 10s in A in the 1v1.
But that was enough. That bought Xset space. Oh, that for a moment bought them space, but Zekin's got to go huge here. 32 health in the 1v1. And he's giving space away, but he's only got 10 seconds, right? He's got to get the spike down, and that's going to be advantageous for Tens. It's from up.
Like the variety they're trying to offer here. You're walking through, like I said, give him a little bit of utility, and he'll take the agency to walk right in a fearless manner. Healed up, and they will reset now, 5v4.
If they opt to go B, you've just got Zoms down there, and they know that no one's pushed up because BCJ's been watching long the entire time. So they're going to work the middle of the map as well, expose Kitchen, try to get into an advantageous spot and work towards B. But the thing is, Sentinels are wise to it, right? Like, they're working middle as well. Shazam's just on the other side of the smoke as Def gets up.
Good rotation out by Sick. Sick can let them know that they're in the right spot, at least on this partial rotation. Oh, he's under the tube. They're going to be in Kitchen right next to each other. Shazam looks up, finds one, but does he know there's 2? Zoms onto another one here. We do see Shazam go down on your screen as Zoms continues to answer, Doug.
2v2, Six in a great spot, too. The Viper Spit's going to come out, but Six can clean him up. Aaron's left alone. He's got the Viper Spit. He's got a 1v1, too. But he's got to get the spike with 5 seconds. He's not going to have enough time. Riv, he's just got to find the kill, and no, Six not having it. Blade Storm online, both, actually. Shazam also has a Spectre in his back pocket. Don't get in your way. Well, I can't get in your way if you're dead. Zekin cleans up Zoms early on. That's not going to be a factor. You hear that Blade Storm, coming through. My gosh, the kills come in droves. As Tens gets the last couple. All 4 of the 5 members, playing down long. Aaron spots one. How much more can he get? Gets the second, the third. Knows where the last is. Line him up. Knock him down. Aaron gets 4. Dapper on the opposite side of the map stays healthy, at least for now. Round from a slight economic disadvantage in order to pan things out for his friends, but Sick. Oh, Sick was able to get one, but Pure trades it out. The Hunter Series is going to come out from Dapper, understanding where Pure is.
Shazam,
Not
quick
able to
push
land the
already.
shots. 10 swung out as well, trying to play off of that, but it's Zekin who wins that duel.
Oh, Shazam just can't see them down that middle way. They've pushed up Kitchen, one just under Boiler there as they're waiting. And now Zoms is also looking underneath. A nice catch as Pure can't get Kitchen to work for himself. Dapper cleans that one out and mops the floor with Pure. Shazam has not moved yet. I think they may have understood that Spike was at a certain place, which is why they're not worried about the rotation of Zekin. He is the key point for Xset to win this round right now.
Yeah, but if they're going back towards A, thinking that there's safety because Zekin has gotten all the way in, they have no idea that Shazam is there. Yeah, and that rotation stops it. Shazam was able to get one. BCJ trades it out. There's Zekin on the deep flank. He's been spotted. Dapper gets away with his life. BCJ with the Marshall, not able to land the shot. Zoms wins that duel, leaving Zekin alone. Now, he's got the Empress. We mentioned it earlier, and both members are weak, so this is certainly a winnable situation. The Lear, not going to find anything quite yet, but he's still got to get to the spike. Dapper's going to run away, keeping the fight on to Sam. Has gone up aggressively. Oh, he's been spotted this time. No shenanigans are coming through. BCJ channeling the Hunter's Fury. Got a tag on a Shazam, but that seems to be it. Empress has come online. Tens absolutely eliminates that right off the bat. Shazam looking for a second. He gets that and a third for Sentinels. Make that 4. As BCJ's the last one that remains. That, much like the last couple of rounds, ended almost
Pushed up.
Yep. And that's the thing, like, you don't expect that, right? And you see them pulling off because you heard the dash come away, but Tens reads him like a book. Good for one, looking for the second,
God.
he gets it.
He was gonna wait, but he heard the second person run and knew he had the aim to make both shots, even in the instance of action. Confident stuff coming out of Sentinels right now. They're going to be retaking this one. BCJ doing what he can as he just fires off the chamber. That's empty. Looking for the classic clip. Can he make it happen? And he does. Sight and throw down this Viper ult.
No aggressive denial of space from Sentinels. Oh boy, here we go. That's the cue. That's the green light for them to go. The showstopper gets one. And that's all it is. BCJ was able to trade it out though. The res is going to come through to equalize things back to a 4v4, but the spike has not made any progress. Zekin does have middle of map control. As you see the rain on your mini-map holding things down. Ultorb is going to go into the pockets of BCJ. Eventually. Bit delayed, but it is going to happen. 6 in a great spot, though. 6 in a great spot. Sick good for one. Not able to get the second. Pure swings around and gives it to him.
30 seconds left.
But the spike has made his way back behind Yellow. With just a few moments left in the round, I don't know that they have enough time to rotate out. They've kind of got to commit to this. Zekin on the lurk. Will establish some presence further in, but that's it.
There are so many rounds that timer is blinking red, Doug. Xset pushing it to the limit each time. This time it's working for them. They're able to get the spike down. Now 45 seconds on the clock for Sentinels to change this round.
You've got Dapper, who's blinked so far back, but manages to get the kill into second anyway. Shazam with the op. Cloudburst buying him some space to move as they slowly but surely encroach a bit closer, a 2v2. Pure just waiting. Def spots one. No, Def's not able to get it. It's going to be Pure in that 1v2 to keep the round alive. He's good for one. The 1v1 as the spike continues to tick away. Who's going to peek first? The dash across. Pure. Who's going to get tapped? Dapper's going to stick it. Dapper gets it to half, and then he pulls off. Pure's still waiting around, but it's just a second tap as he's just waiting. As the Viper's pit in Aaron's pocket. Shazam's already spotted where Zekin is. Yep. Oh, what?
Bye-bye hand.
Oh, Shazam looking for more. Not able to land
info.
the shots. He's going to dash away. Dapper bringing in the Hunter's Fury. Not going to connect on to much. Look at how Xset's already playing off, right? Like, let's wait through this. Let's weather the storm and then reassess.
Moving up, Pure did drop that rifle so he could go Bladestorm Spectre here. So you see how much Xset's trying to work together to get these rounds in their favor. Still rifles on the remaining members besides Pure with his Bladestorm. Wall's about to break and they will start to creep. Dapper, a quick jump up the steps as he once again tries to take control of Kitchen.
Exactly, the timing's so good there because as soon as the wall goes down, you see Dapper was starting to rotate. They've gotten up the Kitchen, but you've got Dapper there good for one. Sick was there as well. Def comes up absolutely nuts for Xset as he gets a couple zoms. Cleans up BCJ, leaving things into 3v2 in favor of Sentinels. Sentinels looking to avoid overtime. The Viper's Pit's going to come out. Oh, as Def equalizes things to 2v2. 3 for Def. As he gets the spike down. No, Tens. Can Tens
over the shoulder.
That? Oh my gosh.
Just over the shoulder.
Def with 40 health. As they're going to have to work their way through the Viper's Pit. To make this happen, Zoms with a great spot onto Def. It's just Aaron. Now Aaron still has that Viper's Pit online. If there was anyone to die there, fortunately it wasn't, but the counter Viper's Pit's going to be used, so it's just going to be green jello across everyone's screen as Tens. Tanking forward, going aggressive. The blast pack not spotting anyone. Aaron may spot where he is, but is he going to drop down? It hasn't been tapped yet, but you hear the footsteps coming through. He knows where it is. He knows where the ping is. But then the second half, Aaron wins one. Looking for the second. Zom's so weak. He challenges it, and Aaron does it again. Understanding where the pressure is going to be coming in from. Shazam's good for 110s as well. My goodness, Xset hasn't been able to work their way in at all as Sentinels refuse to give an inch. Of course, as I say that, Shazam drops, leaving BCJ. However, to make magic happen. No, he's going to drop Sentinels. Yeah, exactly, but that
that alerts him.
Yep, that dart should tell him that something's going on. Oh my gosh! Dapper, what a flick! Shazam gets one as well. Looking for the second. Yep, able to get it. The dash away somehow stays alive as BCJ's not able to clean him up. Def, however, working the middle of the map, opening things up a bit for Xset. The thing is, BCJ's on an island here by himself. He's gotten onto the side, but he doesn't have very much as far as like resources around him. He's got the spike, but he's got to wait for his teammate to show up. He can't easily plant the spike here without fear of getting swung on, and that's exactly what's happening. They pinged him out. They know where he is. He's gonna need some help. No, the jump up. Shazam punishes Def. Good for one. 1v2. 9 seconds left. He's got to get the spike down the tap. Oh, he's going to run out of time. He's going to have to do this. He's going to have to do this old-fashioned way.
He's got enough.
Ooh, but he's going for the kill. Def with 38 health. He's got the res.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh, Zoms! Coming down from the rope just in the nick of time to pull off the defuse to give Sentinels the overtime win and to give them a 2-1 series. Right? They know that nobody's pushing in. At least they haven't worked their way through yet, but they're not wise to the fact that both Dapper and Shazam are pushing their way up. Ten's already gotten one. Seriously messes up another as BCJ so weak, and there's that pressure that we were talking about, right? They just full send. They do not give their opposition a single inch to work with.
They're playing off of each other too, right? Tens knows one's peeking on Cat, so you continue to peek. It's like ducks going across the row. Which one do you shoot? Fantastically played here by Sentinels to start the pace off hot. Looks like they're just looking to finalize the last few kills. Pure is going to come around and try and bolster the group here with the cavalry. I don't know if it's going to work, but BCJ starts them off a little bit right.
A little something. Zekin gets one as well, but now without Shazam getting one. Zekin gets two. So now they can work their way up. My gosh, they have a total of 5 HP. Yeah. And Zoms never left A. Right? So they wisely apply pressure B through garage, they apply pressure through mid, and they stay at home.
Miles area right off the bat.
And he's got a Guardian. Risen in prominence since the latest patch, and you start to see why. It's more effective from a financial perspective, and it still hurts.
Yep.
Hits like a damn truck. Zekin's already dropped.
Ooh, wow. Very nicely played off the audio cue from Shazam's drone. Aaron just goes full force into the site and takes down Shazam while he was in his little pad. It's going to be now a 3v4. Still Sheriffs and this Frenzy as they make sure to grab themselves the Spectre before they head off of A.
Well, and that's, I mean, Aaron did that, what was that, on Icebox around the Roomba from 10s? It's the exact same thing, right?
Yep.
Played around the util, swings, gives it to him, and made it just to walk away with the kill. For BCJ, he's been eating those ult orbs, a full diet of it, as he's already gotten to 4, halfway to having the Hunter's Fury online. We see him to continue to prioritize that. While for Xset, I mean, right, they know, right? They were making no doubts about where they're trying to go from an audio perspective, but Dapper was able to take care of Pure. Tens is on the site, but he's only got 40 health. Oh, and he's not on the site anymore. Great positioning by Def to win them that and leave Sick. And a 1v3, now he's got a Ghost, and he's got a wall, and a hot hand. So he's got something to work with. The turret, Def, is he gonna swing on it? No, just patiently waiting. Six in a brutal spot here. He's gonna have to work things around. Waiting to see if anyone's gonna be pushing back through defender spawn. Not gonna be the case. Six slowly creeping. He might be able to get behind. Yeah, he's able to get behind Def. A 1v2 now. One step closer. BCJ's weak.
Oh my god. Does
And
Six
he gets
save
a weapon
this?
upgrade. He gets a weapon upgrade too. Aaron's got to go big. Aaron's got consistently will tag one with the recon dart and then use the Hunter's Fury. The Seekers have come out as well as they dash their way onto the site, but Shazam. The anchor not giving up anything as Pure drops. Dapper gets in on it as well. Flashed up. But Shazam, the shock dart. Oh, the shock dart, but Sick goes in. It's just BCJ. Can you do it again? A 1v4? Surely not, right? With 13 seconds left. They're just kind of side of the map. You mentioned the lockdown, but on the opposite side of the map, they've taken space away through Garage. He's got the op and the Blade Storm, but Zombs gets dropped instantly, so they are going to have easy access onto A. Keep an eye on the mini-map because Def is getting a little impatient. Tens is on the other side as well. The spike's going to go down. Neither of them are wanting to move. Who's going to go first? Oh, it's going to be Def. Oh, it's going to be Def. Oh, no, it's going to be Def. Tens and Sick both get a kill almost at the exact same time. BCJ trades one out, though, as the spike has been playing at Shazam from up in heaven. Looking to make it happen. Nothing doing. BCJ with 3. As Tens now, he's got the Blade Storm, but Pure does as well. And they may just opt to save the op here.
Remember we said this is where Xset can find a lot of their strength against Sentinels. They were able to make sure the post plants went in favor of Xset on Haven. Here we see when Xset can get that spike down, they are good at shutting down what Sentinels is trying to do. That team that thrives off of retakes. Almost a double. No, and you can see they set up for this too. Cypher Trap on Cat, Cypher Trap on mid. So Sick could be present. Oh, just misses the rear end. And now it's going to be Def safe after that one. Does he still live though? Pure takes down Tens as he continues to rush forward, and Xset are off and running here on round 7.
I mean, an abundance of missed shots from both players, but it seems to pan out, at least in Pure's favor this time around. Aaron's able to get the spike down as they have taken full control of B. The 2 remaining members of Sentinels nowhere really near the site. You've got Zombs with the From the Shadows, but into a 2v5 like that, that's a difficult situation. So Pure will likely carry the op into the next round, as Xset should theoretically take the lead.
It looked like it was going to be the perfect play. I feel like she was releasing one of her stars there. Def had just made a motion of the ability, which I think threw Tens off slightly on that shot. Dapper with 1, and they'll be able to went down. Blade Storm for him. He's going to rock it right off the bat. And Six back to guard in the Arc Orb. Oh! Sick throws the molly, runs up, so they focus on him. Tens plays the bait game as he flies over the wall.
Excellent use of teamwork and excellent use of utility there. Surely we're going to see that play later on today.
Yep.
I mean, beautiful set piece from Sentinels.
It's kind of about, it's using that precedent that you set. There were rounds that Sick had done that, but never had Tens gone up over the wall, so why would they think to? It's the little things that you really love to see teams adding to the strategies to make them work even better. Sentinels looking to pick this one up with a member up at the moment on the agent count, but this would tie the game back up as we're going back and forth. 50 seconds left in the round, as they just have to wait for Xset to make a move.
Now they do have the Cosmic Divide online, and they do still have some util. So CJ presumably could get some. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Forget I was saying anything. When you've got Tens doing things like that with the Blade Storm, what kind of options do you have? Not able to land the last.
There he goes.
Hunting. He wants it. He got it, baby.
You are divided.
So the turret here would definitely activate to whoever's in sight. And I think they realize this is going to be a B hit, unless it's just the biggest fake with a lot of utility used here. Doug Aaron starts it off onto Tens immediately.
Cosmic Divide and the Seekers follow shortly thereafter. Sentinels have to peek through that wall to get some space. Dapper's still on backside, though. Dapper gets dropped. That's going to leave Zombs alone. And my goodness, he's on the other side of the map. Into a 1v4 like this. I mean, he may get a bead onto 1. Okay. That's one step in the right direction. Aaron's going to get the spike down. But BC, I mean, they're all playing on the site, right? So if he can isolate some of this, he's got some utility.
Yeah.
This is, it won't be easy, but it is doable.
I mean, an entire nation. There's a chance. There's a chance. Looks like he is just playing for a bit of the exits, though. Or otherwise, he would have went for the door by this time. So holding off hopefully finding that Odin, and we'll see what the safe exit is. Usually it is up towards this spawn area, as the flank is considered dangerous. Zom's going to get a little bit closer to make it happen. Spawn will be the exit route here. One guiding light, two guided light, a quick spam, and Zekin finds his target down.
Yeah, but Aaron, so from that ult orb, Aaron got the lockdown online.
Right.
But look at the patience with which Xset's playing this round. Oh boy! Oh boy! Yep, 10's good for one on Def, gonna dash away. Sick. Looking to make something happen. The lockdowns come online. The hot hands cooking things up as the spike goes down. Yep, Sick with the flash. Aaron tries to turn it, not able to do so. Looks like he's gonna try to get away here. Pure with the op, creeping his way forward. Spots one, not able to land the shot. Flick just narrowly missing. And not battle here as both Jets looking to make things happen. They both go up, they both go up aggressively. Sick has already dropped. Zekin not able to land it as Pure gets one on a Shazam.
Little tag
for another. Oh, the op battle, yeah! Pure wins that one with the classic.
10 seconds
Dapper in a
left.
1v2. He's got a great spot though, but they've got to know where he is. Zekin gets messed up. The Cloudburst bought some space, but not enough. He's gonna have to get the spike down. Dapper goes in aggressive. Dapper. See a cheeky little one-way. Shazam looking to go in and get some info. 10's with the peeking through. The flash is there. He has to back up. And you've also got the gravity on the back of the site. Pure has been cleaned up. The Hunter Series is gonna come out as well. As 10's good for one. Make that a second. Sick falls as well. 10's for three. Understands where fourth one is. Spots him, not able to do it, but Shazam is. Walks right into a Seeker's, or excuse me, a flash. Sick. Oh, Sick not able to get anything. Pure with the frenzy. Does what is needed. Zom's gonna get cleaned up as well, but here comes the rest of Sentinels. Dapper and 10's don't give up anything. Zekin trying to make it happen. Makes it a 1v.
Of Xset. This is going to be tough to take for Sentinels. Let's see.
Yeah, it was an excellent response from Xset, understanding that that's where the pressure was coming from. We talked about the tells. That's going to be it. They bunker. Hunker back down on backside, but Sentinels full send. 10's going. 10's does it again. As he gets two, Aaron's left alone. They've gotten full control of B. They're going to get the spike down, pitch a tent, have lunch, do whatever the heck they want back there, as Aaron hasn't been able to work his way in at all.
Open the floodgates. Just waterfall coming in from Sentinels. They drop into the site, overwhelm Xset on his pistol. And now it's going to be Ken, the team happy to grab that. They know Aaron's going to be on the backside. Dude. Judge down. The verdict is you are gone. Ken's just on the right here. The quick dash in from Pure was pretty cheeky.
The shorty's right there. The shorty's right there. The shorty wins the shotgun duel as Pure plays around the smoke and manages to land the kill. Zoms has gotten onto the site, but yeah, he's got the spike, but he's the only one there. BCJ down to 12 health, gets messed up, gets dropped. It's gonna leave Pure with 7 health and a judge. Upgraded off of 10s. Can he have the same success? No, not with the ghost on the other side. He's able to clean it up without any damage done, and really nobody's able to follow that, right? So they still haven't gotten in, but 10's on the flank through the middle of the map, may get right behind Def. He's not careful. Def swings out. There's 10's. He's got audio cue of one on the right. 1v5. Nothing doing. BCJ clean.
Top of her hair. So again, 3 in sight. The waterfall was able to overcome this last time. From top down, 10's gets it started.
BCJ trades it out. Def's in a great spot too. He's got on the flank. You've also got Aaron on backside. BCJ good for a second. Zoms and Dapper, however, trained it out. Aaron's got to go big. No, nothing happening. It's all going to fall down onto Zekin's hands. He's got a Spectre. Doesn't have the element of surprise anymore. The spike goes down. As he's got to slowly creep his way forward. He's upgraded to a Phantom. Smoke's coming through. Zekin has to play this so carefully. Trailblazer gonna give him info of at least where one is, but there's not a tag, right? There's nothing to really help him spam through, but he does it anyway! Onto Dapper, a 1v1 now, but the clock continues to tick away. He's gonna have to go. Zom's getting impatient. Zom's looking to go aggressive. Zekin's gonna be on the swing. Zoms comes up.
Can take it back for a 7 of their own.
And you take a look at the timeline, and from the end of the last half into the beginning of this half, it's really been all Sentinels. And you've talked about, we'll touch on this in a second, because the Hunter Series come out. Pure swings out for 2. Sick trades it out, however. Dropping things down to a 3v2, make that a 3v1. 6 left alone, he gets cleaned up.
Okay. Set starting to make a move to tie it up.
So they all work the middle of the map and then delay, swing back to work entry into B as well, and it works. It pays off. They've gotten onto there. Neural Theft is going to come through as the spike goes down. Sick with 16 health. He's been able to upgrade a weapon, but he's going to go ahead and use to run it back. He's going to get flashed up. As it continues to tick away, making sure that nobody's pushing up, waits it out. Aaron was there for it. Again, pistols across the board with the exception of Sick. Second, good for 1 out of 10. So they're going to use the Seekers as well. They will refuse to give up this round. The flash comes out. Zekin swings out, but it's Def actually with 2, leaving Shazam alone. He's got 26 health. He's got a Sheriff. Oh my gosh, they're walking into it. Tens has been tagged. The dart as well, but they're going to push right into it. Yep, they just stick it to BCJ. Run right at him. Pure with the Blade Storm, however, dashing away. Looking for a second. No, the hot hands and the shots from Sick take care of business. They managed to get onto the site. They're going to get the spike down as well. You were talking about expensive investments. Pure had an op that round.
Yep.
He's been dropped, and there it is. Sick's going to get it. Now it's in Sentinel's pockets. That's huge.
I mean, there's 2 objectives on the board now.
Well,
get that operator out. 1's down. Now it's the spike, acting as another member here of Sentinel. So almost like a 3v3 is what Xset has to work with. They take one of those members down. Just Zoms and the spike.
Got some open
coming in from Sentinels as they try to get a few of these rounds in their favor. The push through. VCJ goes down again to the same thing.
Yeah, it's the 2nd round in a row where Sick just full sends, holds W, and destroys BCJ. Now he's going to get the run it back as well. Trying to work his way back on the site. Trying to work off of the tag. Not able to do it. Def took a little bit of damage, but that's all it was. Zom's getting the spike down as the lockdown comes through, but it's just going to funnel him back into the site,
distant.
right? Like in a boathouse.
At least they know nobody's clear. This is going to allow Aaron to know that nobody kind of pushed out far enough, but he's still got to make a move here. Zekin to take one down and start it off.
But they're disjointed. You've got to wait for Aaron to push in with you, right? Like, don't take this at a numbers disadvantage. But Zekin, I guess if you've got Zekin, you can do it that way. Def gets one as well. As Shazam is left alone with the Sheriff. Not able to get anything else. Aaron gets the defuse. It was a weird buy for Sentinels, and oh, baby!
It had lurched them, along with what this bot's going to tell him. And Pure gets himself into a 1-shot position to make sure he gets back to safety here. All the flashes and util coming in, and it looks like Sentinels are forcing that A.
That's big. Oh, that's so big, because now they have tree control as well. Pure's going to have to go absolutely nuts, and so far, so good. He's gotten 2. To drop things down to a 3v3, but Sick has managed to get onto the site. Def slowly working his way through tree to reestablish control there. That's going to force Dapper to take the long route all the way back in towards the A main to make something happen. Meanwhile, Shazam looking to equalize things right now. Cleans up BCJ. Pierce still has that op. Understanding there's somebody down low. He's going to drop. He's going to land the shot. My gosh, but Dapper on that flank that we talked about, Drew dropping things to a 1v1. Def going aggressive. Dapper waiting for it. Def spots him. Dapper's running for the fence. Get me the heck out of there. He's going to be able to blast through. Is he going to be able to blast through the boxes? No, the spike continuing to tick away. Def's running out of time, and Dapper does it.
Could be big from Xset to make sure a lot of the members of Sentinels go down, but the round win is the priority, Doug. And it looks like with the guiding light coming through, that's going to happen now.
Keep an eye on Zoms on your mini-map as well. He's working the middle of the map. He's going to pinch in behind them, but will his teammates be able to stay alive long enough for it to have an impact? Shazam with 50 health, not able to land the shots onto the back of the site. Now Zom shows up, and it might be too late. My gosh! He does to get back onto the site on top of the run it back. Now keep an eye on Def. He's on the flank. The tripwire is going to give him away, but Aaron playing tight in the smoke, able to take care of that ult. The door's going to go down. Spike has not yet, but Def's in a great spot. You see how they have to pull back because of the tripwire? Oh my gosh! Tens jumps up, gives it to him, is able to get away, looking for more, and he gets it. Tens continuing to do that. Just 2 members left on the side of Xset. Make that one. Aaron in a 1v4 to keep the series alive. And who else but Tens to get the kill? Your North American Kings will not be dethroned, as Sentinels are your grand finals.